you brave. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
The tower. We're about to trap the spider in its own web.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Patrol this floor, Hopper. Watch the doors and watch the windows. No enters or exits. Keep us alive. Come what may.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how. You are not ready yet, but you will need to overcome this resistance if you wish to survive.
Here we stand in the lion's den. The lions dies. As long as we hold this floor, the tower is ours. I'll stay here. Ensure no one comes up or down without a scimitar welcome. You're close now. A final audience with Ketheric Thorm awaits. Ha! Keen eye. I suppose I could be persuaded. Fair enough. The time has come. Ketheric will taste of death at last.
Jaheira. Jaheira. Upload. After. Aspion.
Let's find some prey. Let's have a little fun.
You will die!
Perhaps then it will be my injuries need tending.
You still have time to surrender. Time to strike.
Another fight. Let's go. That took the edge off.
You. What have you done?
Oh, your
What
boss off.
have you done to me?
I destroy your amulet.
You've come this far. You've stripped your enemy of his advantage. Why would you show mercy now? It doesn't make sense. I don't understand. I was given... I was told... The gods... We are so little before them. So small.
Cataract Thorn!
Aelin.
Rise, you dog. Retribution has come. And her sword is my sword.
Yeah, you homophobe. Let's kill the homophobe.
Aelin. I was hoping you'd come.
Free from your shackles. Free from the
Strike
debts you
him
sit
down.
on me for 100
Fulfill
years. Do
destiny.
I frighten you, old man?
I can't
Nothing
do a
frightens
competition.
me. Not anymore. Let us finish this, Aelin. I have a price to pay for my power. It will cost me your life. For my own, you have one life.
Power.
The prism. You've had it all this time. You worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side.
Yeah. What she said. Got the torn. How you looking?
Ready or not?
Death greets us all, but not today. Swift and lethal.
Witness your attack, soldiers. Enough.
Pussy.
My lord beckons me. You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter? Isabel.
Here.
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
Oh.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
All right.
Time to strike.
That thing came from below. We need to find out where it took Ketheric.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
You know, if that parasite isn't to your taste, I'd be happy to consume it in your stead. I don't relish the thought, but if you're going to just leave it sitting in your pack, well, one of us should try it. Excellent. I'll have a rummage around and help myself in my own good time. Thank you. Your generosity is appreciated.
to do?
Like its will be done.
Looking ahead. get going.
Darian wanted the worms. I'm just what the man wanted. Oh. Shahida.
The general will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illicit. Follow it. I don't doubt it. You have numbers enough already, I think. I'll be waiting.
The hole yawns back at
Jesus.
you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This is an Illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
All of this, sitting beneath Moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
Risha?
Descend. Liberate.
We must be ready to confront the Elder Brain. One presides over every gate colony. Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
The stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down here.
No way. You could take advantage of its vulnerability. Blind as well-worn boots, his mind turns to his work. Chop, cut, sort, shiver of impact, crack of bone. He removes the brain.
Part of one mind. 4 little feet dancing to same song.
With a lurch, you realize he means the intellect devourers. Here, the brains are harvested, made part of the hive mind.
But there is one little kitty dances to another song. Same song as you. Yes. Yes. Please.
Still,
I love the music.
Victory awaits.
Still breathing, despite everything.
That helped. Let's have a look.
As the console bursts into life, a mind touches your own. Alien and full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Oh.
The console glows as you approach, the mind still desperate. console glows as you approach, the mind still desperately yearning for connection. The console glows as you approach. It is incomplete.
Master, welcome. Master, welcome.
The console glows as you approach.
Master, welcome. welcome back, Master. Well, welcome back, Master.
The console glows as you approach. The console glows as you approach. The console glows as you approach, the mind still desperately yearning for connection.
ba,
The console glows as you approach. The mind.
Keep your distance, darling.
No one stopped me yet.
How delicious.
The moment comes. The absolute moves.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Just thought of something.
The console glows as you approach.
Master. Welcome.
Not design, but death.
Trust no one.
Let's move.
Master. Welcome.
Well, hello.
Baldur's Gate will know my design. Our design.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Master. Welcome.
Should mind my step.
The console glows as you approach.
Seems simple enough.
The console glows as you approach.
ma ba
What now?
At least things have stayed interesting.
The mind passively awaits your input.
ma ba ma ba Master. Welcome.
Down.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Master. Welcome. Well, welcome back, Master. Master. Welcome.
The console glows as you approach. The mind's
That should do it. Time to see what's back there.
Finally. Another box.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands. Our destiny, design, downfall.
Your tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory, tinged with loss.
The grand design, order, perfection, unity, every plane as one, every being in their place.
That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind.
Taken, corrupted, gone.
And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design. It is every Githyanki's duty to ensure the Ghaik Empire is never reborn. The grand design. The restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire.
Your tadpole and just
I did that for
Of many hearts,
ocean.
one.
Never think, always chop, chop, chop. No! No touch! It is wrong. Other. You sing. Go, chop.
We are free! Thank you, friend. But perils remain, near and far. Better to stay together. You and us, we will remain with you. Call us, and we will be at your side.
Never a dull moment.
Descend, assemble. Liberate! Descend, assemble.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap. Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
That pod. Is that Missoura inside? No tadpoles in this brine pool.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came. Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has 2 devices marked with illithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact... Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months until he's free? You little rat.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh. And ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Isla.
General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers. I have no need for a throne. You could go on. Gather yourselves. Soon we march to victory.
The moment comes. The absolute moves.
Mate.
Descend, assemble. Liberate, evacuate.
A whole fleet of Nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place? Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from her.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, Might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The Lash of Bhaal!
The Testament of Myrkul!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Finer champions than you have tried and failed. But perhaps they lacked the fear that drives you. Your freedom hanging in the balance. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Myrkul, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. With pleasure.
This is pointless. Ketheric is invincible for all his night souls rotting in his cage.
all that matters.
Focus your attack, soldiers!
Break them.
Still on my feet. Here goes nothing.
Let's finish this. Execute!
Focus your attack, soldiers. What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Myrkul, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
Got to focus. Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
impossible.
I killed God.
Cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
The villain is the rats. Together, we have crushed him.
Yeah! Kill the homophobe! Homophobe. This is the biggest homophobe in the game. I'm not even kidding. He killed his own daughter because she's gay. And then made a pact with her.
Our way toward our fates.
Edie. They're baiting
You have my
for
sword.
them to out her alive.
My fealty.
Then Locke,
Do what you must.
the girlfriend's
fly is
daughter,
foul
told the
place.
daughter that they were dead and trained them for
The
power.
chosen of Merkel is dead. Permanently, this time.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
You did well. Really well. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw. Held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three.
Up.
Perhaps not a cure. But you found the source of your infection and the reason for its abnormality. The crown atop the Elder Brain. Its markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. I know, but the path to one lies through the other. This is the battle of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Thinking on all that you learned below. If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps. Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Aren't you? It is good to savor the moment of victory. But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap.
Yeah.
And rediscovered my claws.
Wait.
It's
What?
time for me to hunt
Yeah.
my prey.
Oh
You
no,
have a
weird.
nether stone. And you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and
Okay.
I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Of course. Falling. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
What will we do once we reach the city? No. One problem at a time.
Poor kids. I should try to cheer them up.
Zevlor, with such high hopes for you, Hellrider.
The shadows yet fester. The Dead Three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolics until such time, be availed of my services. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The Alliance is reforged, mortal. The planes thus quake, and the gods shudder. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full. Naught is forgotten.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the major hero, but if we are to succeed, we will. Good. Baldur's see together.
Shadow curse persists. A shame we could not lift it. But we have to move on.
The Absolute's armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
What's on your mind?
Gods damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
Look, Will's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a Lemur than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever. The tadpole, the absolute. How? I'd never. He has to die.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, should Bull. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my thought. It's the Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole. Or, I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, yes. But first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I. That's what...
The cult of the others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
Not but I dare they...
Your head tingles. Will wants to in the looming shadow of the mount. 5 groups of 5 figures, each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant. First softly, there is a as the male...
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness. And another pet added to her warlock menagerie. The moment my soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. I could flee to the after. He said only, I understand.
Gods damn it! We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her out. It's a... The tadpole, the absolute. He has to die.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to 2 others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
That was a...
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough, but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
No time to dally. I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and thank you. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You will see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
Off to Baldur's.
Sergeant.
No, Lord Gortash.
So you came cowering.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away. The events, the absolute all who carry the sword with her together, will you liberate them from their parasites and their religion? You will not but sleep.
We're under attack! Help me, or we lose everything!
You lifted Harbour off!
Let's find some prey.
Can't give up.
Tadpole scum!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
I will ascend.
Time for a new approach.
Gistavsky! Fortheus!
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
orb is about to erupt!
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I'm ready.
Assume nothing.
The dance macabre.
Survival is all that matters.
Shall we dance?
Can't afford to let up.
Swift and lethal.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger. The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. Help me. You saved a child from... You saved the last... Now, help me.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence.
You must...
Nothing is the hot...
Happy? Now,
resists all attempts to shatter it.
Victory awaits.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Victory awaits.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
You grew attached to a mere disguise, but you judge without even knowing me. It's like I said before, I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Rather than potential future allies, like you. We quite it is when all about I am alone. Orpheus will be much easier to that but if the and while all I needed to do was subdue Orpheus. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Flaws in its design. I'm glad as an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change. Like it, if you let me, I can evolve you. I understand, but look after it. We must.
All right. What now?
What a day.
This character does not wish to consume tadpoles.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Now's not the time.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned.
There is nothing.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
My energy wanes. Time to rest. Orpheus. It is Orpheus. Looked here, the first Vlakith of many. It is Vlak up, but it was should the astral plane would be first to fall. And this is the creed. I will not abandon. We found here what the
So, and now it's offering us power, if we're willing to evolve. We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it. I remember how it hurt. I don't want to turn... I am not! I just don't want to lose my God's given good looks, really. I'm really not sure.
As you pick apart his mind, you discover his worst memory, that which brings him the purest terror. Complete solitude after being disobedient, sealed, buried alive, voiceless. Will this be forever? A year of horror, then the release. He will never disobey again.
Damn you. All right. I'll do it.
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Perhaps, once the others see what you can do, they will consider trying it for themselves.
time to rest.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness. The more I do, but I digress. Did you want something?
We must find where Gortash and Orin.
Baldur's Gate is right over the hills. And so is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. To tell you the truth, I don't know whether we can defeat Cazador. Not unless we can figure out more about what he's plotting. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, we should get...
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. That was last 10 day, though. Oh, I'll pay you back.
Who are you calling this new business?
Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire.
Get out of there! The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being... Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern. You don't exactly look desperate for gold, but I can't help but admire such solid business acumen. Very well. Get the job done, and you'll be paid and be in my good graces.
Do you think you're clever coming in and undercutting us, sweetheart? We were about to make...
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the Guild will hear about. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some...
You see, those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn on us next? Make it quick if you...
We pay taxes for you to protect us.
Someone there? Hardly a challenge.
What to do?
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington.
Any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Bet that'll fit in my pack.
You're going to hire all the refugees.
That might be worth a look.
Keep a blade close. Easy.
I've got a long road ahead. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Traps. How
What's the trap
considerate.
there?
Best avoid that trap.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Someone's left a trap out for us. Simple. Who knows what he's been giving? Be careful. There are traps about. Be careful. There are traps about. Traps. How considerate. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
If I was a Sharan lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word. They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
Donations? You wouldn't be saying. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. I'm gonna let you through.
Watch your back.
Is everything all right, Manip Nestor?
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. Explosives?
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
What in the hells was that?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
Cooking, construction, the
can see the city.
What do you get
Up
out
on the
of
Seems like a
hills.
good moment to talk.
All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns. What? How? Nine hells. Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. I'm just a simple toy maker, an artisan. I don't know anything. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Valoga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me. I don't know who's in charge, but go there.
His plea comes with an offering, a pass granting you access to the lower city.
Here, take it, all of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again, I promise.
And we got assistant, of course. Or have to die.
Do you hear that noise? The flames?
What a milk drinker.
I knew these refugees were up to no good. I knew it! They're beggars and criminals!
I heard a curious sound in the night. What would you know about that, Shadowheart?
Lady Shah permits me to plead ignorance.
Thank you for your help with those toys. Gods only know what could have happened if you hadn't stepped in.
An explosion!
I heard the...
I just lost
Who are you?
someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Of course not. A cover to throw our enemies off the scent. I suppose you weren't deemed important enough to be informed of the plan.
That would have been fine deception in most cases. But your lying tongue cannot mask the empty... Now I must report, though...
I'm paid. I find the locals' fascination with the beach is but a conspiracy for prudes to leer at each other unquestioned.
Just a little singed, eh, Scotty?
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Deliver my post. So do it.
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint. What's it worth sticking up if I get past my way?
That's curious.
Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit.
That might be worth a look.
Everything you read in the broadsheet. That so-called army is probably no more than a bunch of goblins and bugbears. Baby, the circus is right there.
I ain't looking to.
How many red caps are in a handful?
Enough to clean Crimson's cage, but not enough to
Just
organize
like
the
that.
ride.
Of course.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's blood. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. You'll see for
All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right now.
Make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now. Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill. It's just a man in a costume.
No point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You
promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it...
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught
When
sneaking
there's
in?
no hot water.
A few days in a jail
You
cell?
won't last a day out there.
At least we'd have a bed. It's run
Still unsolved. City watch under scrutiny.
Still means
The priests will open the temple up again. You will see.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Loved Father Logan as you did. We would never hurt him.
interpret scripture and teachings, but we know...
We let more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Dukes...
We have faith.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out? Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to...
Bill, even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. Father Lorgan instructed us to welcome...
All I'm...
Enough. I'm sorry. More against Father Lorgan. Times...
Us.
I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to investigate.
That elephant?
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, thank you. I wouldn't normally speak so harshly, but these are rather unique circumstances. 2 people just died on Temple. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a... I really hope you...
Warned the temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you displayed in getting caught. You've won lenient.
Oh. Exactly one.
useful.
Traps. How considerate.
Keep a blade close. A crooked touch.